So many people were calling me a bigot because of this Fallon Fox thing. It was stunning because it was so confusing to me. I'm like, I'm talking about defending a biological woman. Like, these biological women, at least 2 of them, got the fuck beaten out of them by Fallon Fox before they found out that she used to be a man. I'm like, that's not an issue to these people? And so this one woman said, she's always been a woman. And I said, okay. She impregnated a woman and got her pregnant. I go, what about then? She goes, even then.
Yeah,
so even then, she was a woman. She was a woman when she was fucking a woman with her dick and getting that woman pregnant. Like, we are in fantasy land.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Would you allow somebody like Anthony Joshua to box in women's boxing in a year's time if he had the treatment?
If he was in a women's size weight category, yes, I would.
You would let Floyd Mayweather, who is pound for pound the most successful boxer in male history, in a year's time compete at the same weight against women?
Yeah, if there's a weight category.
This is nonsense. I'm sorry. How could you possibly countenance putting Floyd Mayweather, the most dangerous boxer pound for pound, arguably in the history of boxing, into a ring with women born to female bodies? This is where the argument becomes utterly ridiculous. It's not transphobic to say so. It's common sense.
So our next story comes to us from Canada. Yes, the great land of Canada, where there are really, really crazy people. If you're not sure, keep watching and you will find out how crazy those people are. I mean, this is insane. So we will stay. You will notice that today is basically a theme of sport, at least 3 of the stories that I'm bringing to you before we're moving to more political stuff. But the last story really just, it's just another symptom or example, shall we say, of the kind of craziness that we are all experiencing. Completely and utterly crazy. And I would like to respond to this story. So just basically to put things into context, this is a biological man in the biological man in Canada who now plays women's rugby. And you will see there for yourself, like, I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. So without further ado, let's just dive in, and then I will comment on this as we go along.
For a female rugby game, this against Burlington, and what can I tell you? This is yet another edition of how Transanity continues. You see, there was a member.
Look at this dude. Apparently, he was voted the 3rd highest hitter in the province, whatever, where they live. Look at this dude. Look at these ladies. What is this? No.
Of the first team, who is a biological male. Just look at him. His name is Ash Davis. He doesn't resemble a female at all. I mean, he's not even trying to pull off the scam with a fake wig or giant breasts. That might all be well and jolly. It's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt, right? So that's the point. Biological women are being hurt by this grifter. Last month, there was a game that Fergus competed in, and 3 women had to be carted off the field with injuries. It's inexplicable. I mean, with the exception of auto racing and equestrian, the genders are divided, especially for a sport like rugby. Mr. Davis, Ash, why are you doing this? I'm David Menzies, Rebel News.
No, you're not really a part of this. We're having a team chat now.
Okay, I'm just trying to ask some questions, ma'am.
But that's not the appropriate time.
Why are you allowing a biological male to compete against female players?
I'm not going to have a conversation with you.
Well, I'll talk to Ash then. Ash, do you take joy in injuring female rugby players? Are you lacking the skills to play with male players when you should be? You're a biological male, aren't you? World Rugby, the governing body, says this is against the rules. You can't have biological males playing against biological females. I don't know. I guess they just Now, what's a biological female? Well, I would imagine if you're born with female genitalia versus male genitalia. Pardon me? You're defining a biological female versus so
Again, so this is an appeal to authority, right? Listen. You have to be one of the dumbest person on the planet to really ask a question like that. One of the dumbest person. Listen. It is very simple. I don't need a PhD in linguistics to know what's a man and what is a woman. I don't need that. I can read. I can use my freaking eyes. I can tell that what I'm dealing with here is a man or a woman. I don't need this is the type of insanity. And look at this. Look at this. Look at
defining a man in the history of sports, all sports, with the exception of equestrian or auto racing. History. I'm only 19 years old. I cannot say what happened 20 years ago because I wasn't. But in the here and now, you see male tennis, female tennis, right? I don't see any tennis. I don't watch tennis. Oh, okay then. So it doesn't exist then. To me, you can't ask me a question about it because I have no idea. Just the same as you can't talk about what a female is if you're not a doctor. I can't. What is a female then? Do you have a definition? Not a doctor. Well, how do you like that? You have to be a doctor in order to define what a female is. Oh boy, look at that. 2 police SUVs dispatched to the scene as though there was a homicide committed. Unbelievable. You might want to investigate. There is a biological male in a female change room. Okay. All right. Well, it's not a criminal offense at all, is it?
One of the 3 women injured by Ash Davis last month has said, I've never been hit like that before, even at the competitive women's level. There was so much more brute force. There are women who are bigger than him, but no girl hits like that. This is a strong human.
guys, I don't even know what to say. We live in a world, my friends, where insanity is rewarded. We live in a world where insanity is rewarded. And in fact, the more insane you are, the better. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? This is the world we live in now. A man who injures up to 3 women, and you have an idiot like that woman, and is like, no, I'm not a doctor, so I'm gonna walk off. And they think when they do that, this, guys, we can no longer let this type of insanity run their course unimpeded, as if nothing is happening. At some point, people, we have to say, no, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Huh? And if they're not going to listen to reason, I don't know what to do. This is not normal. It isn't. How did we get here? How did we get to a point where a man, a guy who is not even trying to pretend to be a woman, can just walk on a field or pitch with female players and then just destroys them? And you have idiots who are who want to tell us that this is a good thing, huh? Oh no. This cannot continue, guys. We cannot continue like that. But let me know what you guys think, really. Is this normal? Is this the type of insanity that we sanction in the West and that we think that this is a great thing? Let me know what you guys think.